Yeah, so a slab leak, it could be a couple of things. Number one, it could be sewer, right? It could be from your toilets, things of that nature, your sinks. The other side, it could be a hot or cold water line that's running through your slab. So it's one of those two things. It's either sewer or water. And how do you know if you have one? Typically what you find, if it's a cold water or hot water leak, you're gonna realize slowly or maybe really quick that your water bill is really high, or it creeps up over time and you try to figure it out and you're not sure what's happening, but then you have somebody come out and find where the water's leaking. A sewer leak, that's more difficult to tell because you're not really sure. What happens is it can actually swell and raise your foundation and cause cracks in your wall. Both of them can do that. The cold water, hot water leak is a little bit easier to tell because your water bill will raise. The sewer leak's a little bit harder, but if you see some cracks in the walls or outside, you might want to take a look at it. You can call a foundation company and have them come out and check foundation first. A lot of times they're like, oh, it's good, there's nothing wrong with your foundation. Then you probably have a problem with your water or sewer. I'll give you a good example. I have a friend of mine that has a problem with sewer and water. And what he realizes is on one side of his house is where the actual leak is. The other side of his home is where he's having foundation problems. It's actually sinking on that side of the house. His walls cracking on the inside, his bricks separating on the outside. It can cause major damage within the home in a matter of months. You don't even know it. It can come really quick. It can take a while for it to show itself. It's really difficult if you have a sewer leak. It's a little bit easier if you have a water leak. We have specialized equipment that is especially made exactly for that we can come into your home and find exactly where the leak is. We have professionals, they're trained, that's what they're trained on. The equipment is amazing. If you don't have the equipment, then you're just guessing. It's not cheap equipment either, but for our clients, it's nothing but the best. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get into a hornet's nest, right? So, because there's different ways to repair it. We can either go into the slab. Again, think about that. You're cutting up concrete. If you don't know what you're doing, what a mess. Or we can tunnel from underneath to get to it as well. So it really depends on the severity and where it's at. So you definitely don't want what I would call chuck in a truck. You want to call a professional to make sure that you're getting somebody out there that knows exactly what they're doing. We know that it's going to cost anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s, really depending on what it's going to take, whether you're having to dig, whether you have to go through the slab. It's really hard to give you an exact number, but it's a wide range. That's really all I can tell you. 267-2007, any area code, 267-2007, or go to our website at theontimeexperts.com. Fill out a web submission. We'll have one of our care experts reach out to you and get you taken care of.